Hi YouTube family, welcome back to Charmaine's Kitchen. For all my friends and family, happy Old Year. Today is the last day of 2023 and I want to wish everybody a brand new, prosperous, happy, healthy, peaceful and joyful new year with good health and strength. And you know what day is today? Today is Cook Up Rice Day. So I just came home from church. I already pressure my meat. I'm gonna go put my peas to boil and I'm making it with my favorite red peas. So it's gonna be a red peas cook up today. Come on down, I'm gonna go upstairs and change my dress and come back and prepare a nice Old Year's Day or Old Year's night cook up rice, or New Year's Eve as we say now in North America, but I still like the name Old Year's Day. Let me know what you are making today. Let me know what you are adding into your cook-up rice, okay? So in a few minutes, I'll be back to start the process. So for our cook-up rice, we're using fresh coconut. And we just bought these from the store. Hubby's gonna break them for us. I'm making a big pot of cook-up rice, so I like to put loud coconut milk, and I bought some fresh hot pepper to go with it. Oh my gosh, hubby is blending up the fresh coconut to make the nice coconut milk for my cook-up rice. So my friends, I have everything here now for my cook-up rice, and I'm so excited to share this recipe with you guys. No matter how many times I make cook-up rice, I always like to share this recipe with you all, because I always twist it up and add a few different things inside or change it up a little bit. Cook-up rice you can do so much with. Some recipes you can't change them up much, but cook-up rice you can do so much with. That's what I love about cook-up rice, and they pick it for a beautiful day like Old Year's night, or you can say New Year's Eve, that you can put in every little bit of vegetables, beans, leftover meats and all that into your cook-up rice. But let me show you what I'm adding to mine. So right here I have some green onions, and I'm gonna add a good portion. I'm making a lot today. I have 1 carrot, and here I have my married man poke. This is what I bought from Charlie's West Indian store. To keep the rest of it, I blend it up with an onion and I leave it in my freezer. Later down in the year, when I'm ready to cook some cook-up rice, I'm gonna have it handy. Today, I'm using some dry shrimp in my cook-up rice. I don't know if any of you ever had dry shrimp in your cook-up rice, but it adds a beautiful flavor to it. I'm gonna soak it in some water. So by the time I'm ready for it, it's gonna be nice and soft and plumped. And if there's a lot of salt in there, it's gonna help to remove some of the salt content. I have here some broadleaf thyme, lots of fine thyme. This really adds good flavor to your cook-up rice. And because I'm making a lot, I have 1.5 onion. And you might want to know why I cut my onion, because I usually cut the onion and wash it with cold water. When you are cutting it up, it avoids you from tearing up a little. That helps me. I have 2 hot pepper. Cook-up rice need pepper, and this is the 2 coconut that hubby squeezed for me. Nice, rich, fresh coconut milk. If you can get fresh coconut milk for your cook-up rice, it will add more flavor to it. But some of us are living in different countries and it's hard sometimes, but you can put your can or powder coconut milk, it will still work. I have a cook-up seasoning. Already cooked my red peas, and I have it here in some of the liquid, and I'm using my rice. I have to wash the rice. I have my rice here. I already pressure my meat. I'm using oxtail and some beef in mine. I have it right here. So beef and oxtail, a little bit of bone, meat, fat, and all that good stuff into the cook-up rice, which adds amazing flavor. So let's get down to cutting up our vegetables, and we will come back and put this delicious pot of goodness together. In cook-up rice, you can add any meat of your choice. You can also make it vegetarian for all my vegetarian friends. There's many options. So we're gonna go in with some onions first. And I like to add and go. Like I'm gonna add some now and then I'll add back some later. That's how I like to make this cook up in layers. If I'm in a rush, I would add everything at once, but I want to take my time and make a nice, delicious Old Year's Night cook up today. So I will add layers as I go along. We're gonna fry up our onions for a nice minute and a half or two. What are you making today for Old Year's Night, or what are you doing tonight? We normally go to church and let New Year's break us in church. Our church usually have a beautiful New Year's Eve celebration, so we always look forward for that. Let me know in the comment what you are doing and how you're celebrating it. So the next thing we're gonna add to the pot is the rice. We're gonna add the rice and let it fry up a little with the onions. The carrots are going in now. Have to mix up everything now. We're gonna go in here with salt. We're gonna go in with our black pepper. So now we're gonna mix in our salt and black pepper. And I can feel the rice start to stick on the bottom. So I'm gonna go in with my peas and a little bit of liquid and give this a good mix. Let me know when was the last time you had Guyana red peas cook up. This is one of my favorite. I brought back red peas when I went to Guyana on my vacation, especially to make this cook up rice. So let's add again. So we're gonna add our dry shrimp now. This is gonna be my extra hidden flavor for this cook up rice today. I'm gonna add this fine thyme, some of it with the stem and some without stem. And that thyme is smelling nice. You want to make sure when you're making this dish, add enough fine thyme in there to really flavor up your pot. And I'm gonna go in here now and add my green onions. I'm gonna keep some to add later. Halfway in the cooking process, I'm gonna add some more, and I like to keep the flavors going while I'm cooking. Mixing that. So I'm adding in my nice hot pepper. I'm gonna go in with my broadleaf thyme. And I'm gonna go in with the star of the show, the married man pork. If you don't get this, that's fine, but I know how scarce it is to get. But if you have it, it will add another layer flavor to your pot. So I'm gonna give this a nice mix, and it's already looking beautiful. So now we're gonna add in our meat to add flavor to the rice and everything. And give this a mix. Oh, the pot is looking good, but it needs some color, right? So we're gonna go in now and add our Chinese sauce. Let's see here. I'm gonna add about a tablespoon in here and a little bit more. So we're gonna mix in that goodness, and the pot is smelling so beautiful. The combination of the thyme and the married man pork in here is fighting to bring out aroma and flavor. Wow. Ooh la la. So the next thing I have is some cook up seasoning. But I think I'm gonna let this cook first and taste for salt content before I go in with my cook up seasoning. I don't want to overpower the dish with too much salt. And at this point, we're gonna add our coconut milk. That rich, nice coconut milk that my husband squeezed for me. We're gonna add this in. So let's go. Remember, this dish have to get coconut milk or else it won't be a nice tasty dish. And I'm gonna add a little bit of water just to make sure that everything will cook nice and have a beautiful texture. I was washing some spinach while my cook up rice is bubbling away. We're gonna go in there and see how it's doing, and I'm gonna add the rest of my ingredients into the pot. So come on, let's check on this pot. Like a roaring lion. I'm gonna lower down the stove to avoid the steam, and let's mix this. It's looking good, eh? Looking good, looking good. Matthew requested a watery cook-up. He don't want the dry one. So I'm gonna have to make one so he can be happy when he's eating. I can see all the pepper in here. So at this point here, I'm gonna go in now and add the rest of my ingredients. Included one more hot pepper. I'm just gonna drop it in. Let me add the rest of the ingredients first. So the green onion and regular onion, I'm adding all of that now. Gonna go in with some cook-up seasoning. I'm adding about 2 teaspoons. So let's give it a good mix. After we put in all that extra ingredients, I'm gonna cover it down now and leave it on medium to low heat to cook. And we're just gonna put this extra pepper here to steam in the pot. Look at that. We want to make a nice mouth-watering hot cook-up rice. So now I'm gonna go in and add my spinach into the cook-up. It's almost done. This is gonna wilt down and turn to nothing. And I'm gonna be frying up some plantain to go with our cook-up rice. I'm also cutting up some lettuce, cucumber, and tomato to go with this. I'm almost done and time to plate out. I have my lettuce, cucumber, and tomatoes, and I have my ripe plantain with my glass of sorrel, and I just dished myself a plate out of the cook-up rice, lettuce, cucumber, and tomato. I'm gonna dig in. As you can see, there's pepper here, and let you all know how this tastes. I'm gonna dig in a mouthful of this cook-up rice. For all my YouTube friends and family out there, I want to thank you all for a very prosperous 2023. You guys were so kind, encouraging, loving, and supportive to me. We made it to 19,000K when I wake up this morning. So I want to say to you all, I didn't do it alone. You guys helped me to get there. So thumbs up to you all. And this mouthful goes to all the viewers and supporters. The married man pork is so pungent in there, and the thyme, and it's a little bit spicy. You can see I have my hot pepper here. Oh my gosh, the dry shrimp is not hitting. Cheers. Very nice and satisfying for New Year's Eve or Old Year's. And I have my ripe plantain. I like to have mine with a few pieces of lettuce, cucumber, and tomato. This right here is my happy moment. So to all of you, Happy New Year. I wish you and your family a prosperous, happy, healthy, and safe 2024. Cheers. Talk to you guys soon.